gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
New details tonight on the death of a Simi Valley couple shot over the weekend. The shooting connected to another deadly discovery 2 counties away.
CBS LA assignment editor Mike Rogers is at the desk. And Mike, tonight detectives are revealing new information about a possible suspect in the case.
Yeah, Pat and Rudy, that suspect in the case they now say is the couple's son and stepson.
Damn. So we got a familial, domestic murder, self-deletion case here. And this son of this couple completely crashed out, deleted both of his parents in a demonic rage and fit. And it's just unfortunate. And we've been speaking on the violence within the United States for the longest. And I mean, it truly knows no bounds. I don't know what's setting these people off, but it's pretty remarkable to watch.
The Cordes family dealing with this unimaginable loss now. All 3 of them now dead. We'll show you video here from Simi Valley where this initially happened in the driveway there where the 2 victims were killed. That is the Vicki Cordes and Eric Cordes. Now, through the course of the investigation, detectives were able to track their son, 37-year-old Keith Cordes, to the city of Chino Valley. This is one of the victims here, Eric. He was the radiologist there over in Ventura County. Now, this is the car registered to Keith Cordes, a 37-year-old resident, they say, of Kentucky. Now, they say through the course of their investigation, they learned that Keith Cordes fatally shot himself after setting the car on fire there in Chino. Detectives have said that the San Bernardino County Coroner's Office has been able to identify him as the person that was inside of that car. They also say the gun that they believe the suspect used to kill himself is the same gun that was used to kill his parents.
Damn.
Now, the case is still under investigation, but of course, as you know now, the person that they believe responsible for this shooting is dead after that self-inflicted gunshot wound and setting that car on fire in Chino Hills. Of course, it's a big loss for that community and especially for the medical community who lost him, as again, he was a very respected radiologist in the Ventura County area. Guys?
Yeah, very tragic.
Yep.
All right, thank you, Mike. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Pat Harvey.
And I'm Rudy Shabazi.
And our top story at 5, the murder investigation of Dr. Eric Cordes and his wife, Vicki, at their Simi Valley home.
Detectives are investigating that crime scene and another death investigation that may be connected 75 miles away in Chino.
And the CBS LA team is covering both angles of the story tonight. We begin with Jeff Nguyen. He is live in Simi Valley, where detectives spoke today. Jeff?
Well, Pat and Rudabeh, a number of people did speak to us today. However, not everybody wanted to go on camera. Across the board, everyone is stunned, including the police department, which says the city typically sees only about 1 murder a year.
My son heard the shots.
Lynn Hilton says her husband and their son ran down to the end of their cul-de-sac in Simi Valley after their neighbors were shot while standing in their driveway.
My son and my husband ran in to assist them to see if they can help in any way.
Neighbors have identified the victims as Dr. Eric Cordes and his wife Vicki, both in their 60s. Dr. Cordes worked at Adventist Health Simi Valley. In a statement, the hospital says Dr. Cordes was a highly respected, board-certified radiologist and beloved physician who served this community with compassion and excellence for nearly 30 years.
Pillar in our community.
Neighbors say his wife Vicki worked as a fitness instructor at a nearby gym, which management confirmed. This was the second marriage for both of them.
Damn. So, you know, second marriage, I don't know if this child came from a previous marriage or not. That might be a source of some of the anger and vitriol here, but I mean, it's just a wild situation. You know, you think that everything is fine and dandy on the outside, but looking internally, I mean, hell, I don't even think the parents really knew how dangerous their son was. But, you know, unfortunately, he completely crashed out and took his own parents out. You know, usually we see these murder self-deletions, and you have a husband taking out the wife and then himself. But this time we have the child taking out both parents, one maybe being a step-parent, not sure where, if the father is biological or the mother's biological, but very disturbing scene here. And it just goes to show that we really have a violence issue in this country. These glider gremlins are on demon time.
Beautiful couple, really, really happy. Kind of were on their second, time around. Really happy marriage. So this was complete shock.
Detectives believe the double murder is connected to this Honda Civic found burned near a park in Chino about 2 hours after the shooting Sunday. Police say security video links the car to the deadly shooting.
I do know that we were able to capture one that shows the vehicle arriving to the location and also fleeing the location.
In addition, a neighbor witnessed the shooting.
Seeing a male white walk up a driveway pointing a handgun at an open garage. Shortly thereafter, the reporting party heard several gunshots.
Along the cul-de-sac, several neighbors told us they would often take trips with the couple because their friendships stretched decades.
We used to go to the desert during the winter and ride our dirt bikes and have a good time. And, Eric was always a great host and hosts several block parties and things like that.
And at this point, detectives are working to figure out the motive of the double murder. For more on the car and the body found in Chino, we continue our team coverage with my colleague, Joy Benedict.
Yeah, Jeff, we are live this evening in Chino. We are at Ruben Ayala Park. This is a popular large park here in this community. And it was over here behind me where the car was found burning yesterday afternoon. Take a look at this video as all of this happened around 2:30 in the afternoon on Sunday. That's when investigators say they got a call here in the parking lot of a vehicle on fire. When they arrived, they say that's when they found a man on the ground next to the vehicle with an apparent gunshot wound. It was believed that it was self-inflicted, as they do believe that this was a suicide. Now, police confirmed today that the apparent suicide is in connection to the deaths of Dr. Eric and Vicki Cordes, but they won't say exactly why. Here in Chino, police say that Simi Valley sent out an alert to be on the lookout for a specific vehicle that may be tied to their crime. And once police here found the burning vehicle and the man dead nearby, they alerted Simi Valley because they say the vehicle here did match the description of the vehicle that they were looking for. But again, exactly how they're connected, that does still remain a mystery here tonight, as they are still waiting for the official identification of the person that was found dead here in Chino before making any further information. So, of course, this is still a lot of investigating that needs to be done to be exactly how these two incidents are connected. But we do know that a man died here on the scene in what appears to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Yeah, so it looks like he bucked it, about an hour and a half out from where he murdered his parents and took his own life. Damn, I mean, it's just ridiculous what's going on here. And man, I just don't know how this is preventable, this specific situation. Maybe there were signs. But unfortunately, we're not going to know because there's nobody to interview.
Police believe he started the car fire first and then killed himself. I'll send it back to you guys.
Joy, thank you.
Right now at 11, a beloved local doctor and his wife gunned down in their own garage. Now police are connecting the shocking double murder to a fiery suicide miles away. It's one of a number of clues investigators are piecing together tonight to try to find out what led to that shooting. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Fisher joining us now with what we've learned. Michelle?
Mark, a motive still unclear, and so is the identity of the gunman while investigators wait for pending results from the coroner. But what we do know is that this double murder has really come as a complete shock to this quiet residential area in Simi Valley. And tonight, one neighbor who knew this couple well is sharing what he saw and heard the day they were murdered.
The whole neighborhood and community is in shock right now.
Disbelief after a prominent Simi Valley couple was gunned down in a targeted attack outside their home Sunday around noon.
I didn't hear the gunshots. My son did. He was upstairs and the window was open, so he heard the gunshots and then looked out the window and saw the car speeding away, a black little Honda Civic.
Longtime friend Michael Hilton was one of several neighbors who rushed in to help the couple, now identified as Dr. Eric Cordes and his wife Vicki.
There wasn't a whole lot anybody could do. I think the shooter did what he set out to do very quickly.
Simi Valley police now connecting that shooter to a suicide investigation in Chino after police responded to a vehicle fire around 2:30 Sunday. This social media video capturing intense flames and thick black smoke pouring from the car in the parking lot of Ayala Park as onlookers stood by.
The vehicle was fully engulfed, and the subject that was found near the vehicle was also burned. But we're unable to substantiate who that suspect is due to the condition of the subject that was located in Chino.
Police also recovering a firearm and today saying they're cautious about speculation that the suspect was a stepson of one of the victims.
We don't want to misidentify someone, so we're waiting until we get confirmation from the medical examiner to see who that was in that vehicle.
As the investigation continues, Dr. Cordes' employer, Adventist Health Simi Valley, released a statement praising his work, saying it was a, quote, highly respected board-certified radiologist and beloved physician who served this community with compassion and excellence for nearly 30 years. Our hearts are with his family, friends, and all who had the privilege of working alongside him as we grieve this shocking loss.
He respected people. Super nice guy. It's just hard to believe that it happened. I'm still in shock.
And Simi Valley Police today said that the results from the San Bernardino County Medical Examiner's Office could come as early as tomorrow. And as we wait for that update, meantime, multiple agencies do continue to investigate, and anyone with information is being encouraged to contact police. Mark?
Michelle Fisher.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Jenquavius Jackson, and y'all already know I'm demonetized and shadow banned in this bitch. So if you want to contribute, go to the Cash App, the PayPal, the GoFundMe, or join the Patreon. Also, don't forget to visit the merch store for all your favorite BGZM News 17 gear, including our exclusive Trump is a Blood t-shirt. Go fast before they sell out. They are already flying off the shelves, no cap. And remember, these super gremlins are on demon time.
A shocking double murder of a doctor and his wife and the possible link to a burned car with a body inside. Fox 11's Christina Gonzalez has been looking into this and joins us live in Simi Valley. Christina.
Yeah, and detectives are saying that the burned vehicle with that burned body inside that they found in Chino is actually the same vehicle that was seen leaving here with the suspect that they say shot the people who live here. All this happening in the very quiet Woods Ranch neighborhood in the middle of the day, the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Take a look.
Damn. Right after Thanksgiving, too? He couldn't even make it to Christmas. I really do wonder what set him off, though. I'm very interested, to find, but I don't know if we'll get those details.
41 is high, 41 available to respond to a gunshot.
Gunshots Sunday at this large home on Hawksbill Place. Witnesses telling Simi Valley Police that an older model Honda drove up to the house around noon.
The reporting party reported seeing a male white walk up a driveway pointing a handgun at an open garage. Shortly thereafter, the reporting party heard several gunshots and saw that same male subject flee back into the Honda and flee the area.
2 people shot inside the garage do not survive. Dr. Eric Cordes, described in the Focus Medical Imaging website as an associate in resonance imaging, and his wife Vicki. A statement from Adventist Health Simi Valley confirms the identities, adding that Dr. Cordes was a highly respected board-certified radiologist and beloved physician who served his community with compassion and excellence for nearly 30 years.
We do believe the victims were targeted. We don't believe they were random victims.
Turns out the Honda seen at the house is later found in Chino. It's burned, and so is a body in the driver's seat. Chino investigators telling Simi police this looks like a suicide.
We feel that there is no threat to the public at this time due to the fact of the condition of the subject that was located in Chino. We don't have any more information on the suspect pending some type of identification from the San Bernardino Medical Examiner's Office.
In other words, until they are able to identify that burned body, they're not going to be able to tell us more, although they seem to think that to know who it is. And once they get the identification, then they'll be able to talk to us about a possible motive. In Simi Valley, I'm Christina Gonzalez, live. Back to you in the studio.
The whole neighborhood and community is in shock right now.
Disbelief after a prominent Simi Valley couple was gunned down in a targeted attack outside their home Sunday around noon.
I didn't hear the gunshots. My son did. He was upstairs and the window was open, so he heard the gunshots and then looked out the window and saw the car speeding away, a black little Honda Civic.
Longtime friend Michael Hilton was one of several neighbors who rushed in to help the couple, now identified as Dr. Eric Cordes and his wife Vicki.
There wasn't a whole lot anybody could do. I think the shooter did what he set out to do very quickly.
Simi Valley police now connecting that shooter to a suicide investigation in Chino after police responded to a vehicle fire around 2:30 Sunday. This social media video capturing intense flames and thick black smoke pouring from the car in the parking lot of Ayala Park as onlookers stood by.
The vehicle was fully engulfed, and the subject that was found near the vehicle was also burned. But we're unable to substantiate who that suspect is due to the condition of the subject that was located in Chino.
Police also recovering a firearm and today saying they're cautious about speculation that the suspect was a stepson of one of the victims.
We don't want to misidentify someone, so we're waiting until we get confirmation from the medical examiner to see who that was in that vehicle.
As the investigation continues, Dr. Cordes' employer, Adventist Health Simi Valley, released a statement praising his work, saying it was a, quote, highly respected board-certified radiologist and beloved physician who served this community with compassion and excellence for nearly 30 years. Our hearts are with his family, friends, and all who had the privilege of working alongside him as we grieve this shocking loss.
He respected people. Super nice guy. It's just hard to believe that it happened. I'm still in shock.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.